Okay, so are you aware of what's going on with the green fees right now? How they still haven't spent all of them from 2007?
Yeah, I am aware.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about that?
I'm pretty upset about it. That was something that I was trying really hard to work on, but sorry, there's a lot of history here that makes it very complicated, but I'm one of the only members that's still around and involved with the EAC since the initiation of the fee. There are a couple other on campus, but they're not as involved. And most of the other members that were involved have already graduated or left the university. So there's an issue with the accountability and people not knowing about that. It's the biggest problem is people don't know about the green fee. And the green fee committee, as far as I know, the last time I checked, which was this fall of last year, fall of 2008, did not have a process and did not have a public process. And the last that I saw since then was last spring, Dr. Bingham sent out an email requesting for proposals and ideas. But I'm pretty upset that they're not spending the money and there's no process. It's not an open procedure, but it needs to be because it's student money that we voted on.
Okay. So I talked to Dean Porter today, and he said that they've collected fees the last 2 semesters. So they've got about, I think $850,000, something like that. And there's, do you have any idea why do you think it's taken them so long to figure out what to do with the money?
They don't open it up to the public. They don't try. It doesn't seem that they try to publicize the issue and try and get proposals. It just seems sort of like something that's become a last-minute issue and not something that's at the forefront of their agenda.
Do you think still think like their priority should be the green power switch over recycling, or what do you think? What do you think needs to be paid attention to the most so far?
Well, from talking to students, because at every EAC meeting we try and get an idea of what students want to see on campus, and time again it's recycling. So I think that they're both extremely important events, green power and recycling, but I think the first step and the most visible effect that all students can see that their money is going to is recycling. So I think that that takes a little bit of priority, but I think that it's also important to invest in green power because it sends a signal to TVA, it sends a signal to our Congress people that this is something that we care about. So, but I think recycling needs to happen first so that students can see that their money is being well spent. And it's so simple. So.
Yeah. So you guys had a meeting on Thursday, or was it Wednesday?
It was last Tuesday,
the
day after Labor Day.
Oh, okay. What all did you guys discuss in your meeting? New stuff to go on this semester? What kind of new stuff's going to happen?
Well, mostly right now we're in a stage of recruitment and trying to get an idea of what the new students want, because most of the people that came to the meeting were freshmen and sophomores, so it's a whole different feeling of what they want to do. We started off we've already planned the month of September. We're going to be volunteering with Grow Memphis again this coming Saturday. We've got a lot of people that are interested in doing that, and then after that we're just going to go to the Cooper Young Festival, kind of like a bonding thing, and then we'll have another meeting on the 21st at 7 o'clock, and then we're going to have, to close out the month, we're going to have a potluck just so people can get to know each other. And then the way that we've created the semester is we have a theme for each month. So September was just recruitment, October is going to be alternative transportation to go hand in hand with Sustainable Technology Awareness Day.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And then November is going to be sort of focused on food because of Thanksgiving. And then December we can't do as much because you're not allowed to. So we're really also trying to get an idea of what the students want to do, and they said we came up with different ideas that we could have, different events we could have for October based on the transportation theme. But nothing's been locked down just yet.
Oh, okay. So you said doing Cooper Young Fest, are you guys gonna have a booth set up?
No, we're just gonna, because before we knew the date of Cooper Young Festival, we had planned to volunteer with Grow Memphis.
Okay.
And they will have a booth set up there.
Oh,
so
is
we're
that-
just gonna go afterwards.
Okay, that's across from the church, from First Congo. Is that where they
It's
have
in, I guess, I've never been to their offices, but there's different gardens all around the
Oh,
city.
okay.
There's, we're gonna go to the one on, it's on Madison, behind the Memphis Center for Independent Living.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you so much. Is there anything else you want to add?
Come to our next meeting on September 21st.
Okay. So we
7
can do-
o'clock in the evening, room 104 of the Panhellenic Building.
All right. Thanks, Erica.
Thanks.